or for immigrants. It just means that they are going to enact war-like tactics on illegal immigrants and people that support them. How is this so confusing for you? It's really easy to see how people like y'all like ended up thinking that Trump was like the better option because there's just a severe lack of critical thinking. That's why you niggas seen Kamala Harris and Trump, and somehow, and I hate Kamala Harris, I'm not a fan of her. She very obviously was the better option. It's insane to think otherwise. You have to be a severely, unbelievably stupid or evil person to think otherwise.
Why do you hate Kamala Harris?
This shows it. Because I'm from Oakland, California, and I have had a lot of familiarity with her, and I do not like how friendly she has been with like SFPD, with Oakland PD, her refusal to hold police officers accountable. It's actually not any of the shit that people talk about in the media, because I know that those things are more nuanced, like the whole thing about like cannabis and things like that. She actually has done some progressive things in that department that a lot of people don't talk about. Like she actually did spearhead a program that was dedicated to rehabilitation and helping people who had been arrested for cannabis crimes and things like that. It's not that. It's actually her refusal to hold police accountable for things that happen out here in the Bay Area. There were egregious cases of racial profiling, of harassment, of police brutality that was targeted, people that were murdered, people that were beaten, and her refusal to hold them accountable because she was very like close and friendly with the police out here. You know, like they call her the top cop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the truth. So yeah, there's plenty of reasons I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her stance on Gaza. I don't fuck with a lot of things about her. But if I don't fuck with her for her stance on Gaza, then I'm absolutely not fucking with the dude who is like sucking Netanyahu's dick, who literally is talking about flattening Gaza and like moving out of the. He's literally talking about ethnic cleansing. So yeah, I that's the thing about like presidents and leadership, is it actually is unfortunately the lesser of two evils. And if anybody on this planet thought that Trump was the lesser of two evils, they're either an evil person who does not care about humanity, or they're a severely stupid person who was gullible enough to actually believe the things that Trump said.
Well, it was only like 80 million Americans, so it wasn't that many. It was like only 80 million. Really 90 million.
Yeah, and there's a huge problem with education in this country. Would you agree? You agree that there's a huge problem with education in this country, right?
Yeah, 10 other million for the Democrats didn't come out, so actually 90 million people agreed with Donald Trump on that. So I don't.
That's stupid, man.
They say the numbers don't lie.
What does that have to do with what I said?
They say the numbers don't lie.
Numbers have context.
What does that have to do with what I just said, though? How does that relate to what I said?
They're not going to be able to refute nothing you said, Password. They're not going to be able to refute nothing you said, because everything he said is on par with what happened in the election. Even his honesty about his views on Kamala Harris. Like, he could have came out and said that he loved Kamala. Nah, his views was honest on that, but he understood that, hey, in a cycle like this is what we're getting. Unfortunately, hey, I'm not sure what you guys' political views were prior to 2016, but we know MAGA didn't exist. So I'm going to believe that the propaganda wave of MAGA really worked on you guys. That's all I can assume. Like, a lot of black conservatives on this app claim that they were Democrats at one point and then say that the Democratic Party left them type shit. And I'm starting not to believe that. I'm starting to believe that these were politically ignorant people from the beginning. And once somebody like Trump came around who could spew some of the rhetoric that they could get behind, like it's somebody in the chat that said Trump is running America in a masculine way. Like, what the fuck do that mean?
That means a lot. And if you don't understand that, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
You don't understand that,
I understand what masculinity is. I understand what masculinity means, but he's not doing a good job.
He's not running America like a beta male.
So what the fuck does that mean?
Like, if you look at Joe Biden,
he's a cut to Russia.
Absolutely,
he's a cut to Israel.
Like a beta male, though.
He's a cut to Russia.
He absolutely is running the country like a beta male. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a cut to Russia. He's a cut to Israel.
Hold on, Rob. He's bending over for everybody, bro. You over here sucking on Netanyahu's dick, bro.
Hold on, hey Rob, but seriously, hold on, y'all. Hold on, but Rob, wait, Rob, Rob. During the campaign, right? During Kamala Harris and Biden's campaign, I swear to God, bro,